Happy Monday, everyone. It's kind of a cloudy, foggy Monday. Hard to get the week going. I just wanted to kind of get us set up for this week. I really enjoyed everyone's discussions of the two novels. I so missed being in class to hear all of your comments. But it also sounds like you guys had a good time chatting in your groups, so I hope that was a good chance to get some of that discussion and community that we've been missing this semester. You should have also received comments from me about the last part of your critical introduction draft. So you should now have comments uploaded into the gradebook for each of those. We ended up putting it into 4 different draft stages. If you have any questions about any of those comments, please email me, or we can even do a quick chat. Your next task in terms of the critical introduction is to do a writing center appointment. These are all online, and they've actually been doing online appointments for several years now, and they're quite good at them. I do want you to do the synchronous appointment. So they have the option where you can submit the paper and they just read over it, but that is far less effective than getting to actually talk to someone about it. So you will sign up for a time slot where you actually will meet over video chat with a writing center consultant, and you will look at your paper together. So there's lots of instructions about that in the critical introduction module. But if you have any questions or any troubles with that, please let me know. You'll want to sign up for that writing center appointment and have it between now and November 13th, so sometime this week. Just make sure that they send me a confirmation that you came. They mostly automatically do that, but it's always good to just remind them. And the other last recommendation that I would just remind you about is probably don't send all 8 pages of your critical introduction. That's a little bit long and maybe much for you all to talk about and the time parameters that you have. So I would pick maybe just 1 or 2 of the sections that you think needs the most work or you want the most help with, okay? So that's what you're doing with the critical introduction this week. The only things that I want to say about the Ruskin, Carlisle, and Tennyson is I highly recommend that you look at the videos that I made in this module. I actually made those videos in the spring when I was teaching this class in person and we suddenly had to go online. So you'll hear me make a few comments that you can just ignore. But I think the Ruskin and the Carlisle especially can be a little bit hard to get into, especially after just reading novels. So they might feel a little dry. So the videos will really help you know what to look for and kind of what's exciting and interesting about their works. So do take a look at those. And so just kind of keep in mind you've got 3 pieces to look at this week, and it is just excerpts from Ruskin and Carlisle. It's not their whole essays, so just be sure you're using the excerpts that are posted to Canvas site under the readings tab from our homepage. And then Tennyson is a poem that actually I really enjoy, but again, the notes on Tennyson in the module I think will be really important because it gives you sort of 2 different lenses to think about while you're reading the poem that can really help you access the story that's in the poem a little bit better. I think that's about it for this week. It's otherwise operates as normal. Wednesday you have an engage activity, and Friday you have your reading response. And then after that we move into our last module. So we're getting to the short roads here, guys. I hope you have a great week, and as always, let me know if you have any questions or issues or need any help.